Dear teachers, welcome from wherever you are watching. I'm going to take you through some few things that we can do on the teacher's account on Class Dojo. So first, we'll get, after you have already registered yourself as a teacher on Class Dojo and you have your account, you just go directly to the login part, choose login as a teacher, and then you'll input your email address and click on login. So after you log in, you'll be able to view the home page of your classroom or maybe your account, and you're able to see different things there. You'll be able to see your classes and also the demo class, which is also there automatically. And then all the classes that your school has added you into will be able to appear here. So for instance, now we have the year 7 class, year 8 class, and year 9 class. You can also go on to create your own class by clicking on new class here. But since you're already working in a school, the school will create its own classes for you. So like here, because we're having the Scholars Castle International School, these are the classes that your school administration has added you into. We have the year 7, year 8, and year 9. Now, just a preview of the page, how it is. Here, the Scholars Castle International School, like here you see the 4, there are notifications about your school. So when you click there, you'll be able to see what notification is there, what has been posted on the school. So just come and click on the notification and you'll be able to see what is happening. So for example, here we are seeing that new teachers have been added to your school. So that's on the notifications. Now, let's go back to our classes because that's where the most important thing is going to happen. And we are going to use the demo class to see what different things can we do there. Now, when you open your class, the first thing that you'll be able to see are your students. So you'll see the list of all your students. Now, here, the students, so mostly they have the 0 marks on them. Now, this 0 mark are the points that they do have. Class Dojo gives the opportunity to award the students points, either positive or negative, depending on their behavior in the class. So if the student has done something commendable, something good, you can give them a positive point. And if they have done also something bad, something that you need to punish them, since we are not caning anybody, then you can punish them by the use of the negative points. So how does that happen? Just hover around the student, click on them, and then you'll be taken to this page. The pop-up page that comes up is this: give feedback to Denzel. So the particular student that you have to give feedback to. Now, automatically what comes there is the positive points. So you'll be able to check. And also here, these points, they will vary depending on what your school has set. So the school administration or the school leader will set the points to suit his or her own school. So for us, we are having these different points and we're just going to see. Maybe now you have seen Denzel is working so hard in class, maybe in the PE, in the sports, so you want to give him a point. So you come and click here on working hard. So Denzel has a +1 for working hard. And when you click, you've given that point, there is add a note here. So you can add a note, working hard, but then working hard in what? So you need maybe to explain something a bit so that the parent also knows what is it that the son or the daughter did. So you click on the add note, and then you can write has been consistent in the field and does all the tasks assigned to him. So you've now explained to the parent. When the parent logs in into their account, they'll be able to see that. So they know, okay, Denzel was given this working hard because this is what he's doing. And you click on the add note. Now, let's say in the same class, on the same day, Jennifer was disturbing. So if it's a negative point, you come and click on the needs work. And now, let's take for example, Jennifer was making noise. You click on the making noise. Automatically should be given the -2. Also, it depends on what the school administration, the school leader has set for the points and now what amount is going to be deducted. Also, after you clicked on that, there is add note. Now, making noise. Maybe you can write here, kept on shouting and screaming in the dining hall. So add that. Remember, what I need also to mention is when you give the positive or the negative point, the student will be able to see when they log in into their account, they'll be able to see that, okay, I was given a -2, a -1 because of doing this, or maybe a positive for doing this or that. So that is about the points, either negative or positive points, depending on what the student has done. Now, the other thing is also to take at the attendance. So you just click on the attendance down here, and then you can mark all present. Now, if all of them were not present, you can just come and click on the particular student. Maybe Justin was absent. Just click and it will change it to absent. Now, let's say that Leonardo, he came in late, and you just want to indicate that. You click once, that will be absent. Click on twice. When you click on the second time, you can see like on the thing is like the timer has moved a bit. There's a gray part that will appear there. So when you click on the second time after absent, that one is late. Now, when you click on the third time, maybe this student came in and then left, or he came very late. So you can click on that. So that's how you take the attendance. After you've taken that attendance, make sure you save it. So you click on Save Attendance, like that. So those are the first two things: how you give points, how you add points, and then how you take the attendance. And now, the other part is the portfolio part. Now, on this portfolio, this is where now you want to assign work to the students. So you just come here, click on Create Activity, give the title of the activity. Maybe it is English. English worksheet. Let's just call it worksheet. English worksheet. Now the instructions, this is one thing that I need to let you know. This place is limited. And so what we are going to do, we can choose to go on the internet, find the relevant worksheet that you want to assign, copy the link, and then attach the link here. So that the students, when you share it with the students, they can also click on the link. It will redirect them to the specific worksheet. They can do it and then submit it back, because you can't type all the things here. So the first way, go to the internet, search the relevant worksheet that you want to assign it, and copy the link, paste it here, and then assign. So for example, you can write the instructions, answer all the questions in the following worksheet. So that's the instruction. Now I go on and find the link to the worksheet. So I come here. Maybe we have been learning about the present continuous tense. So I come and copy the link to that. So copy the link address. Then I go back to my Class Dojo and I paste the link there. So the link to that present continuous tense worksheet is already pasted there. Now, whom do you want to assign it to? You want to assign it to the whole class. Now, if it was something that you wanted to assign to a particular person, you can just also change it here. Maybe it's only Beyonce that you want to assign the worksheet to. So, but we want to assign it to the whole class. So it's the whole class. Click on OK. Now, here, you will choose how do you want the student to submit back the worksheet or the task that you're assigning them. So you can choose a text. Maybe if you wanted them to record something about maybe writing a biography or maybe talking about themselves, either French, English, and so on, you can let them make a video. It can be a photo, it can be a drawing if it's art, and it can also be a worksheet. So they can upload a worksheet back. So maybe they type their answers and save it and upload it back. So it's a text. So they'll read, check on the questions, and write the answers as a text and then submit it back. So after you've clicked, you've put the link there, you just come and assign to class. So that is already gone. So this is how it appears. English worksheet. Answer all the questions in the following worksheet. This is the link. They can click on the link. And then here, you'll now see how is the progress of the worksheet, how is the work coming in. Now, there is approved, there is pending approval, and then there is not yet submitted. Let me just explain something. When the student does the work and sends it to you, you have to approve it. Before approval, it will be still pending on the student side, even if they have already sent it to you. So you have to open it and approve it. Now, if you don't approve, you can either choose to send it back as a draft. Maybe the student didn't follow the instructions as you wanted them to do it. So you can also decide to send it back as a draft. So it will be sent back to the student to redo. So you'll be able to see. Now, if you approve it, it will indicate here that it's approved. Here, it's not yet submitted, and it is 5. Because we have 5 students, then we have 5 not yet submitted. So when the student does the work and they submit, you'll be able to get a notification on the portfolios here. You'll be able to see a notification bell, and you can know that, okay, a student has submitted the work. Here, you can see the progress. If the student does it, you'll see the progress. Now, after you have shared the worksheet with the students, it's also important to note, to click here on the student login. This one you can do it on a weekly basis because there's a point where it now expires. So the student login, how are they going to log in into their accounts? So you can choose the login here. And the login that you're going to choose will be the classroom login. So click on the classroom login. Then I agree. You have the parental consent because they are your students. We'll choose this second option, enter text code. So you will confirm that, then confirm. It will give you a text code. You can now share this text code with the students. So the students now will use this to log in into their accounts, and they'll be able now to access your worksheet and do it. That's how they'll be logging in using the class text code. Then something else, that is the student login. You already done that. On the invite parents, you can leave that to the school leader and the school administration. They'll invite parents to your class or maybe to your school. That is on the portfolios, which basically the worksheets. How are you going to submit the worksheets? Then the class story. So as a class or maybe as a subject, you may want to announce different things about your class or about your subject. Probably if it's an art teacher, there is an art competition that you want your student to take part in, you can just come in and post it here. So, or maybe it's a cut that you want to let them know. So we will have a cut next Friday. Then you can post it. So the student will be able to see that, and also the parents will be able to see it. Then you can also record something. Maybe it's a new week and you're the class teacher. You can record a video of yourself welcoming them to a new week. Just click on record here. You can also attach a file. Maybe there is something important that you found on the internet you want to share with them. You can attach a file. You can attach a photo. You went out on a school trip. You took photos. You want to share them with the students. You can share the photo. You can create an event. Maybe the class will be having a debate contest. So create the event there. So you can create different things here that you want to announce to your class on the class story. Now, if it's an event that you've created, you'll be able to see it here. It will come here. No upcoming events. So if there's an event, then it will appear there. The last part is on the messages. You can share and send messages to your parents. So it is an instant thing that you can do with your parents. You can send the messages. You can send it to one parent. You can send it to all the parents in the class and so on. So here you can type your messages and share them with the parents. So it is easier to communicate with the parents. Class Dojo helps you. It makes it remote learning where all the parties involved are they're able to follow it instantly. The parent has an account, the student has an account, and the teacher has an account. You can communicate in between you. And remember, when one person posts something, maybe the teacher posts, the student will get a notification. They'll be able to see it on their account, and the parent also be able to see it on their account. So those are the basic things that we have to do, or we have to know how to do them. The most important thing, after you get your login details, just practice around and see what you can do and what you can't do. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more informative videos about Class Dojo and about other things that are important to us. Thank you.